everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Jen. Today's video will be part of my house to home series here on my channel. As you can tell, today I'm in my kitchen, so I'm going to take you with me as I organize my kitchen. I'm going to show you how I organized the pantry that's behind me, the spice cabinet, the cabinet under the sink, my drawers, and more. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more home decor, home organizations video like this one. And without further ado, let's jump into the video. The first area I wanted to tackle was the pantry. So I'm going to give you a glance at what it looked like before. If you've seen my bathroom organization video, I'm going to be repeating myself, but the best way to organize drawers, cabinets, or any space is to remove everything and start new. So here I'm emptying the pantry. I got these containers from Walmart. I knew I wanted to use the ones with the green lids for cereals, granola mix, and oatmeal. My goal was to get rid of as many bags as possible for items that I can put into containers. This way it would be easier to know what I have in the pantry, and it would make it easier to find stuff as well. Also, the pantry would look way less cluttered. I'm putting the items in containers, and just like in my bathroom organization video, I'm just going with the flow. I knew exactly what I was going to put in some specific containers, but other times I ended up switching things around until it made sense to me. I got this label maker on Amazon. It's very easy to use. You can choose your paper shape like square or round, and you can even choose to have white paper or clear paper. You download an app on your phone that lets you choose the font, the size, and the text placement that suits you best. I went with something very simple that would be easy to read, but there are a lot of different styles to choose from. Now that all the items are in containers and they're labeled, let's put them back in the pantry. Onto the spice cabinet now. One of the things I was the most excited about organizing was the spice cabinet. We've all seen those aesthetically pleasing spice cabinets or spice drawers all over YouTube and Instagram. Yes, they're pretty, but I think they're very convenient as well. I found this pack of 24 jars from Amazon. I like the fact that they have that bamboo lid. Also, I wanted jars that had this little grid where I could pour without having to put my fingers in the jar or use a spoon to get the spice out. They also come with these neat labels and a couple of blank ones as well. So after I washed the jars, the lids, and everything, I got to work. One thing that these jars will help is avoiding buying a new bag of spice when I already have it at home by making it convenient for me to see and know what I already have. The set didn't come with a funnel and I didn't have one, so I ended up making one out of paper. I had this rose gold fruit bowl and this silver paper towel holder in my condo. I wanted to give them a more cohesive look, so I ended up spray painting them black. So there are some dishes that I don't wash in the dishwasher, and I'll wash them by hand and put them here. So this counter is the counter that's next to the fridge. Normally, this black thing should be here on the island next to the sink so that the water can just pour here in the sink. But my island is quite small and it's in the middle of the open area. And since it's very small, I like for this area to not be cluttered. I like to put it behind right here, but because I want to avoid the water dripping on the counter, I put this underneath. This is a old mat that I had, but because of the color, it's very flashy and this stays here pretty much all the time. I wanted to get something a little bit more neutral, so I got this at Winners. It's gray as well. It was $5, so not expensive at all, and it kind of goes better with the counter that's gray, so I'm going to change that. In my condo, my utensil drawers were very well organized thanks to these trays that I got from IKEA. And I was convinced I was doing a life hack by moving everything in the trays as is, so it was going to be one of the easiest things to organize once we moved. But when we got to the house, I tried fitting one of the trays in the drawer, and that's when I realized that the new drawers were smaller. I tried to find other trays. They were either too big or too small. So for the utensils, we ended up going with these ones that I found at Canadian Tire. For the rest of the kitchen items, I found drawer dividers on Amazon. They're adjustable to the length of the drawers. After giving the drawers a good clean, they ended up working perfectly. The next area that we're tackling is this cabinet. It's right next to the spice cabinet. Here I ended up putting all the small appliances before they were in this shelf up top that I will show you. Since we don't have that many counter space, I thought it was best to put them in the cabinets to free up the space. This way it's not so cluttered. Also, it's better when we need to actually cook. So when we're prepping and whatnot. We have our toaster. This is a frother. This is our old Ninja, and the new one is here. We got this one when we moved. Since it's bigger and we still use it quite often, I leave it on the counter, but it's very far all the way. I keep the cups for the Ninja here as well. And this is a bottle opener, like a wine bottle opener. I love the vanilla French toast from Tim Hortons, so I make my own. So this is what I have here. And we have peanut butter, almond butter. In the back, I put some stuff that we don't use that much, like plastic straws that I've had from a while now, but let's say we have a party or something, I'll use them. So they're here in case I need them. We have toothpicks. As you can see over there, I have little like glass shots as well. So it's stuff for like parties, but that we don't use often, but it's there. Up top, we have chips. Again, it's for when we host, when we have people over. And you can see over there, there's plastic forks. I have another cup that has plastic knives as well. So since it's the top shelf, and also if you can, I don't know if you can see, this cabinet is in the corner. So it's like a triangle, and I don't want to put stuff that I'm gonna need every day, like all the way down there. And it's even worse here because although I'm tall, it's still very far, and I don't want to lose stuff that I might need on a day-to-day basis. So that's why I ended up putting these things up there, and the stuff that we use the most, it's pretty accessible. This is how I organized these shelves right here. Here we have all of our glasses. So these are mason jars. I really like mason jars. I like these ones because they're very big. I have smaller ones as well. I like to use them for drinks when we host as well. So that's why I have these mason jars. But I have traditional glasses as well. Here we have all of our mugs, and these are glass reusable straws that I use all the time. I use them for my drinks as well. I even use them to drink water. These were from Amazon as well, and I will link them. And over there we have shorter glasses. All of this is from IKEA. These ones, I like to use them during the summer because it's more festive, I find. And again, I have more cups for our Ninjas. Now it's time to reveal the spice cabinet. Here on the first shelf, all the big spices that were in the big containers, and I was not about to remove everything. It's pretty accessible. I mean, yeah, if I want to get the last one over there, I will remove these two containers, but it's still pretty accessible and it's pretty neat, so I like it. What I really wanted to tackle, as you've seen, is this shelf right here. We had a bunch of spices in bags, and it was a little mess. It was a bit everywhere, and it was hard to know what we had. So this is what I ended up doing. So here you have our salt and pepper, and here is all the spices that I organized, and I put them in a little basket like this. And if we need to use them, let's say we need some in the first row here, it's pretty accessible. I could even try to see what I have from back there, but I put them here in this little basket because I think it's convenient. You just remove it, and you have access to everything. Also, I got another set of labels, so I ended up putting the label on top as well, so it's easier to find what you need. But if ever you have those nice drawers where you're able to have your spices next to each other, I don't think you need this. But although I like to have the labels in front, I thought it was convenient to have it this way too, especially if we end up getting more and this is all filled up. I think it's a very convenient way to know right away what I'm looking for. And if we're gonna keep it real, not everything was able to get into the little containers, so I still have a few bags here, but at least they're more organized in this little tray right here that I also got from Dollarama. So I have them in the back, so if ever I end up running out here before going to buy something, we'll make sure that we don't have it already in the back and then we can refill. And all the way up top, we have more stuff. We have honey, I have my vanilla extract, I have a food coloring, a pepper, and we have garlic here. So this is what it looks like, but I'm very happy that I was able to really clear the situation right here. And also here, it's very neat. Moving on to the pantry. I also wanted to show you this little sign here for the dishwasher. So it's a magnet that I got from Amazon. It has a dirty and a clean side. So when I get a load going, I just put the clean side this way. When it's all dry, my fiance or even I, if I forget, I will know that what's inside is clean. And as soon as I unload the dishwasher, I just put it to dirty until I do a new cycle. I also like that the sign goes well with the kitchen cabinets. So I just wanted to show you how I organize the cabinet under the sink. Back in my condo, I did a video where I organized my cabinet under my sink in my bathroom, and I had used this little shelf system. So this is the same one. I got it from Amazon, and that will be linked in the description box as well. So what I like about this is that you can kind of work it how it works for you, because you have the shelves here and you have these little pieces that you can put. And as you can see here, I removed a few of them because I wanted to have these cleaning products. On the top shelf, you have our dishwasher pods. Here I have some garbage bags. I got this clear container from the dollar store. Here you can see I have extra sponges to do the dishes. Here, I'm just gonna remove this. This is for the stove. Here I have bags for my compost container, which is right down there. So this is a little container that I got from IKEA, and basically we put our compost in there. So this bag that I just removed, as you can see, it's more like tools to do the dishes, because there are some stuff that I wash by hands, but I don't like to leave them in the sink all day, and I don't always use them. So once they dry out, I put them back here, and in this big Ziploc container, I feel like it's more sanitary instead of having it around, you know. On the second shelf, so here we have garbage bags, like big garbage bags. These ones, they're from back when I had my condo. It's smaller garbage bags because back then my bins were smaller, but we still have them here just in case, you never know. And here I have some cleaning products, my all-purpose here for my counter. I have this one to clean the appliances, especially for the stove. I use this to clean my sink. So every time I do the dishes, and especially at night, I like to give the sink a good clean. And like I said before, this is our compost. So basically all the food waste, we'll put it in here and put it in our compost bag. So that is it for today's video. I'm very happy with how everything turned out, and I feel a lot better now that things are getting more and more organized in the house. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more home decor, home organization videos. Click the little bell icon to be notified when I post a new video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.